am back with the second part today, all about my ostomy bag changes. So the first video was about the exact products I use with all of the product numbers, and this part of the video is going to be the actual ostomy bag change. So if you're looking for those product numbers, you can either go back to the last video or you can follow the links below. I have just about everything down below. None of you can tell me I didn't put links in, because I did. But let's get into this bag change video. I have not made one for quite a while. I actually looked back on YouTube and it's been a couple of years. So definitely time for an update since I'm using totally different products now. I mentioned in the first video that I have kind of veered away from Hollister and I'm now using Coloplast bags. So going into my ostomy bag changes, I always set everything out in front of me. Everything I'm gonna need, all the different products, and I usually prepare my flange and my bag ahead of time. So this includes the flange, getting it ready with some of the paste. I always get my ostomy bag ready, and you can see my ostomy bag is silver sparkliness, which if you guys are interested, I can show you how to do in another video. I put out my flange extenders, I put out my deodorizing spray, I put out my adhesive remover. I always make sure that there is a trash bag ready to go for my old ostomy bag, and I always make sure to have paper towels on hand just in case things get gross. Which of course with me in this video, they do. And always have a pair of scissors if you are cutting your flange to fit. So I'm going to get my flange ready. This one is a cut to size one. I know that my stoma is about 1 inch in diameter, so I am so used to cutting it. I just cut it really quick and I'm done with it. I also will cut off the little tabby thing because I hate it. It just gets in the way, especially with my flange extenders. I need to get rid of that. So I cut it off. And then I peel off the backing and I put on some of the Hollister Adapt paste. I just do a nice thin layer right around the stoma, or where the stoma would be. And I find that's effective for filling in any gaps and also making it much stickier than it otherwise would be. And I'm ready to get into the actual bag change. So this shirt that I wear, I usually wear a cami underneath whatever shirt I'm wearing. So I'm able to pull it up and tuck my shirt inside of it. That way I have easy access to my stomach. And then I will tuck a paper towel right into my jeans or whatever pants I'm wearing just to protect them. You never know what your stoma's gonna do. And then I grab the trash bag and I will tuck my old ostomy bag into it just so I can easily peel it off into the bag. Then I will take my adhesive remover spray from Trio and I will spray it right in between the flange and my skin. And I'll keep spraying all the way down as I peel it off. And that just makes it, you know, a little bit easier on my skin. I'm not peeling off extra layers of skin. And then for anything else stuck on my skin, any adhesive or any more paste that's left over, I use the adhesive remover wipes. These are really nice. They're nice and large, and you can just scrub all the way around your stoma. And the great thing about them is they don't leave any sort of oily residue. So you'll see I won't put anything else on. I'll actually just put my flange on, which is pretty cool. So once my skin is completely clean, I make sure that I let it dry. If your skin is still damp in any way, the new flange is not going to stick. So once it's dry, I'm able to take my flange that's already got its paste on and I place it over the stoma. I make sure that I press right around the stoma just to get a good seal in there. And it looks good. And of course, this is when my stoma starts getting active because I'm pressing on my belly and that'll do it. So I'm going to cut some seams out of this so it's not disgusting for you. Then I will take the flange extender. I'll just take one of them and I'm going to place it right under the flange. I always do the bottom one first. So I'm going to place it on really quickly because my stoma is trying to be active on me. And then I peel off the extra layer that's on top of it. So you can see it winds up being clear and it's very flexible. Really quick, I'm going to put the bag on. So you can see I'm pressing the bag on, making sure that the rings are clicking. And then the little extra ring with the clamp, you'll see that I clamp it on the side. It's a little bit hard to describe with words, but it's better to see it, which you'll see in the video. After the bag is on, I'm going to put on the other flange extender on the top. That way when water runs over it, it's going over the flange extender, like the bottom one, rather than the bottom one being over the top and water going down inside. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's just how I do it and it seems to work. Of course, I already did this earlier because you guys saw me put a little bit of the lubricant in there, but make sure that your bag is closed. That is an optimal step because sometimes people forget to do that and then suddenly there's a surprise and we don't need that. But yeah, that is essentially how I change my ostomy bag, and it's the way that I feel the most comfortable. And afterwards what I will do is use a heating pad and I will sit at my desk or, you know, on the couch or whatever, and I'll just put my heating pad over my bag. Heat really does help with that adhesive seal. It really sticks it to the skin. So yeah. That is my most current bag change procedure. Hopefully you all enjoyed this, and if you're looking for the products, like I said, they are down below in links. You all can find whatever you need, and feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye! He's weird. He's upset now. Bye.